Motivating your child to complete the homework, to excel at the homework that they do, to actually use homework as a launching pad to actually succeed in the classroom. Well, that also is an art and a science. The art is in your ability to motivate them. The science is in the actual mechanics of how you do homework. Well, to understand the art, it's important to know that homework, by its very definition, is work to be done at home. That means there is a certain amount of time when they are home, when they are outside of the classroom, that certain work is supposed to be completed. My suggestion to you is to make sure that you dedicate a segmented time, that your child agrees, I'm going to take that 1 hour, and I am not going to answer phones, watch television, go on the computers, socialize in any way. I'm going to focus for that 1 hour, and then my reward will be I will be able to do something that I enjoy doing beyond that homework. The second thing is to focus that child on what is the goal of that homework. Are they attempting to just read an assignment? Are they reading an assignment to understand it? Are they completing something or studying for something that's going to be used for the next day? I think it's helpful to speak with your child and to get them to understand what the goal is of that homework. Because if the homework is just to read and that essentially they don't really have to understand it because it's going to be gone over in detail, there's a different type of discipline that's involved than when they're supposed to know the material. Because the next day, either a quiz or some critical discussion is going to occur about that material. Chances are the latter occurs. And it's very rare when somebody is given assignments that they really can haphazardly or sort of cursorily look at. Most of the time, you want to use those opportunities to acquire as much information as possible. See, what your child doesn't understand and what you can help them to understand is that knowledge is a power and an asset. And it allows them to actually be happier, freer, and easier in their life. If you read your homework assignments and you know that chapter backwards and forwards and you go in the next day, then class is relatively easy. You're really getting the most out of what the teacher has to offer. A lot of students don't understand that because they haven't really been trained to do it that way. They haven't been told that if they acquire that information in a high level, that the next day they're actually going to get a lot out of that class, as opposed to the class being boring or a chance to pass notes or just another day in the life of that student. Instead, we want to create this importance about homework, this value of homework in that what it does, not for that day, but what it does for their discipline, what it does for their confidence, what it does for their future. The more material you know, the smarter you're going to be in class. The smarter you are in class, the more people are going to look at you and appreciate you. The smarter you are in class and the more people appreciate and pay attention to you, the more they're going to like you. The more you're going to feel good about yourself. The more you're going to be rewarded, which then results in more people liking you. So you can start to see how that works. You show value to your child in the homework. You establish parameters for accomplishing that homework. If you need benefits, you establish benefits that result from the product of that, whether they are benefits scholastically, they are benefits they're getting an ice cream cone, or it is benefits that they're getting other types of value. And you will see immediate improvement in your child.